Recently, I've done a number of podcasts about Ilhan Omar, that congresswoman, that terrorist supporting congresswoman, that fraud supporting congresswoman, the person who married her brother to ultimately get citizenship in this country, the person who I filed a complaint against many years ago at the Department of Homeland Security to have her criminally prosecuted for the fraud and to have her thrown out of this country. She gave interviews to various media operations and did podcasts and threatened President Trump. She said he will pay a price. Well, the Secret Service should go out there right now and arrest her. That is a threat against the President of the United States. There's credible threat because she has this ties to terrorism. She undoubtedly supports Hamas. She has worked with other terrorist groups to assist them. There's no doubt about that. And this is something that the American people need to be aware of. I will be filing this week a complaint which will contain a request for a writ of mandamus to force the Department of Homeland Security to start a criminal investigation against Ilhan Omar to have her thrown out of this country on her rear end. That's the nicest way I can put it. There's no doubt that that petition that I filed years ago, that complaint at the Department of Homeland Security, was not acted upon. It should have been acted upon. President Trump's been talking about it. It still hasn't been acted upon. And in addition to my going to court to force someone to act upon it, I would ask you to contact President Trump at Truth Social or any place else and tell him to get the show on the road. He's right. She's garbage. She is a threat to the security of this country and needs to be thrown out and criminally prosecuted. So please go to freedomwatchusa.org, see the complaint that I filed years ago, support our cause with tax-deductible contributions. By the end of the year, if you do one, you'll get a tax deduction. You can clear it in April, or if you get an extension later than that, next year. But we need the help. We need to get bigger. We need more resources. We need to be your complementary Justice Department because the Trump Justice Department can't do everything. They're overwhelmed. And 90% of the lawyers at the Justice Department are leftists, Democrat leftists. And Pam Bondi, the Attorney General, is opposed almost at every step of the way with people inside of her department that are trying to thwart what she has to do. Well, you can't thwart Larry Klayman and Freedom Watch. So please support us at freedomwatchusa.org. God bless you. God bless your family. God save America. Remember, the Father and Son will only help us if we help ourselves. Thank you for listening to me.